Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. Thanks for joining us as we are going through the book of Matthew right now. We're way over 100 episodes of going through the book of Matthew. Today I wanted to talk about are my concerns for God or for myself? Let me repeat that. Are my concerns for God or for myself? Okay. And we're going to be reading today from Matthew chapter 16, verses 21 through 23. Okay? Matthew 16, 21 through 23. So let me read that here. It says this: From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Okay, Jesus just laid out everything that's going to happen to him in the future. I don't think the disciples fully understood all this until after he was dead, and then he says here he'll be raised on the third day. And when he was at the cross, they weren't going, oh, okay, well, let's just wait 3 days, and in 3 days he's going to rise again. That wasn't what they were thinking. They were thinking he's dead. But and let's keep reading here. Verse 22, Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Keep in mind here, Jesus had just told him earlier in the earlier episodes that we did, Jesus told Peter that you're going to, the testimony that you give is going to be what the church is built upon, the testimony of Jesus. So Peter is an important figure. He's not the Pope, but he's an important figure in the church. And so he's important here, and Jesus really respects him. But he's not perfect, okay? You're going to see what happens here. So let me read 22 again. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Never, Lord, he said, this shall never happen to you, okay? Keep in mind, these disciples, in their mind, they were thinking that this is going to be a political victory, not, something way in the future. These guys had their ideas, but it wasn't God's ideas, okay? Verse 23, Jesus turned and said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. I'm going to reread that last sentence again because that's what everything is about here today. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. Okay? Peter, he was thinking about humanly what could be done, and he was thinking more about himself rather than what God's plan was. Okay? So whenever we are in a situation, we have to think about, is this God's plan or is this my plan? Okay? Hopefully someday my plans will become like God's plans, okay? Not that God's going to go, oh, Todd has great plans. No, it's going to be, that I am so in tune with the Lord that my plans become, that I'm following his plan, okay? If that makes sense. So, but the big thing, it says, you do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns. That's something we need to evaluate every day in our lives. Are we just living for ourselves, or are we living for God? Okay, and so evaluate that every day in your life. What am I doing today that's for God, and what am I doing today to please myself? Okay, there are things that you do to please yourself. I just had a piece of pie. Did that please myself? Yeah, it pleased me. Okay, so anyway, but look at what things are there to please God. Lord's blessing to you. Thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude here walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the book of Matthew. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.